What if you could last 10 or 15 minutes every single time? Hi, this is Tatiana and I'm going to tell you how this works. It works because I teach you control, how to control the energy on the inside of your body rather than doing anything from the outside. Everything is always from the outside. Pills and sprays, how to stimulate your nerves and muscles. Now, if you're tired, well, how's that going to work? And there's a lot of reports now about how it aggravates the heart, how it gives men heart palpitations. There's all sorts of side effects. When you learn how to control the energy on the inside, it works absolutely every time. So I'm going to teach you a very, very simple method of control. You can either learn it through the Longer Lasting Mastery Report with this webinar series, or you can come to me and do it one-on-one. Doing it one-on-one, of course, is going to speed things up, and I'm just going to tell you now how it works. What happens with men is, you've probably noticed how a lot of men watch pornography, and that's because of the way women orgasm. When a woman orgasms, that feeling, that energy goes all the way up to a woman's body, and I call it, in my book, singing the orgasmic song. Anyway, like that. I won't demonstrate the whole thing, but with men push the energy down, and there's a lot of pushing it down, and it's also affected a lot by stress. Men are in their head, and stress accumulates and they release through their genital area. That means that men are disconnected. So I teach you a way of reconnecting all of that energy up through your body. Now, I have guys in 50s and 60s that have gone from 2 minutes, half a minute to 10-15 minutes. It's really, really simple. The method is so simple that any child could learn it. I had a guy who was 56 not long ago, and after he did the full session, and I called him and I said, "How are you going?" And he said, "I'm going like an animal." And I said, well, that's only something a guy could say. Now, he was so thrilled that he came to do a video testimonial because he went from 2 minutes to 20 minutes within 2 weeks at 56. Now, I had a guy who was 70. He couldn't get it up for a couple of years, and it took him a few months, but he is now 76, and he lasts 10 minutes every time. It works for absolutely everyone, and incidentally, the 70-year-old thought he'd get himself a 29 and a 45-year-old lover, and he's 76 now, and he lasts 10 minutes every time. So it works for everyone. You've just got to decide that you really want to make this work. Now, you can either do it through the Longer Lasting Mastery series with this video report that you're going to get. You just press the button down there, or you come and actually learn the method itself. And of course it's going to speed it up. Now, every single time what happens is, because men don't last long and because the stress builds up, their self-esteem goes down, their self-confidence goes down, and it's all because of this inability to start having the energy flowing through your body. Now, men start to get disconnected as early as early 30s. It starts to happen already. The disconnection happens due to stress. Okay? It's always due to stress. And every guy thinks, I've just got to get my dick to work. It's got nothing to do with getting your dick to work. It's got to do with getting your energy to flow through your body. So all I can do is to encourage you, come and learn the method, because you're going to last like a champion into your 50s and 60s. And like everything else, it requires a tiny little bit of practice. Everything you learn on whatever you do, any skill that you're going to learn, is going to take weeks and weeks and months of practice. How long does this take? Couple of minutes a day. That's it. And you're going to last 10-15 minutes minimum every single time. I had a guy who was 50, overweight security guard. I'll put the videos up later. He went from half a minute to 20 minutes. First of all, 20 minutes, 30 minutes and 40 minutes to 50 minutes, all within about a week and a half of practice. And he would ring and brag until I finally said, Johnny, I believe you, I believe you. Thought he'd tried out a girl in the office who was 25. She subsequently wouldn't leave him alone and was visiting him 2 or 3 times a week. And that's why John used to ring and brag. So this is going to work for you. You've just got to decide you want to do it. Good luck. Be positive. Give me a call. Watch the videos. It works for everyone. Trust me. I've written a book about it. So click the button and all the best. I'll see you on the other side. This is Tatiana.